as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You have to like what we're seeing from Ray Allen.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
Check out the game for Allen. He's got 8 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Anthony. Allen out there with Irving. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Here's Nowitzki. That one wide left. Los Angeles trails by 4. Outside Irving. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Irving's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Paul passes to Kobe. Back to Paul. The feet to Wallace. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man, 'cause he looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
For 3. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Paul George is checked in for Dallas.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again,
over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Paul kicks to Nowitzki. They get it again. Back to Paul. Nowitzki with it. He's picked up by LeBron.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Anthony's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's George. Gobert with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Allen leading the charge.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now here's Paul. He kicks to McDermott. Fades. That one goes. Count it. McDermott's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. That is good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Paul dishes to McDermott. Nowitzki hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Nowitzki's got 6 points. There's a minute 47 left in the third. The drive by James. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Nowitzki up top. Deflects the pass. Kicks it out to Paul. McDermott passes to Paul. LeBron with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Ron Artest, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Just 5 on the clock. Good on the shot. That's now 8 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
And so it's Dallas with it after the basket by Los Angeles. And George, here we go. Launches it. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. And that'll be his third foul so far. A different look for Dallas. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Wallace. Mutombo comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Allen in for Paul George. Now here's Kidd. He's tightly guarded. Shoots from the high post. And too long on the shot.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Thompson misses.
That would have been lucky had it fallen. Poor shot selection.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, "Are you kidding me?"
Here's Chandler. Tries again. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Dallas leads by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Doug McDermott is out there with Mutombo. Then it's Chris Paul. Then there's Kobe. And it's Cousins in at center. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Kidd's gone 1 of 4 so far. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Mutombo.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Chandler with the screen on Bryant. Leonard kicks to Chandler. George with no one around. Good, nothing but net.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Paul dishes to Mutombo. From past the arc. Paul can't get that one to fall.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Kidd kicks to Ibaka. Outside for George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. There is just no way, Clark, to tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Clark, that's a great point. When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He told them, guys, we're getting bogged down in the half court. Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
On the wing, George. Back to Parker. It's rebounded by Dallas.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Now here's Parker. Outside Leonard. Takes the three. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Bryant. Good D by Parker.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
But you know what? You know, they've come this far. They're not going away now.
Now, here is George, following the miss by Tony Parker.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Passes it to Ibaka. And it's off the back rim, no good.
Oh, nice play on D. Got that hand in the face and prevented him there from getting an easy look.
Exactly. Alert and aware. Really reacted quickly to that shot attempt.
Now here's McDermott. Back to Nowitzki. Looking to end the drought. And he connects with the jumper. Nowitzki's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Parker. Screened by Ibaka. Shot off the pick. And that one's good. Parker.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
And it's Paul penetrating. Wallace, the pass to Nowitzki. Over Ibaka. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Wallace. That's 12 points for Dirk Nowitzki. Parker dishes to Ibaka. Shot misses.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Gobert, he's checked in for Chandler. LeBron comes in for Serge Ibaka. Ron Artest, he's checked in for George. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Tony Parker. Now here's Nowitzki. He's whistled for the 5-second back to the basket. Violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch. You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. And it's good. There it is. He ties the game.
One after the other, Kobe taking care of business.
Mulligan is Irving. At the elbow, it's James. That will count. Got it! Got it! What a shot!
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Phenomenal finish. A three at the horn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I guess really that's about the only way we could expect a game like this to close the curtain.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.